Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2. There we go. Test 1 2.
Check 1 2 3. And good afternoon. Football action on a Saturday. We are so glad you've joined us today for football on Central Illinois Sports. Jack and John Hall alongside in the country between Camp Point and Golden. And glad to be back at Camp Point Central to bring you football action. This is my 11th or 12th year of covering the Panthers, and I tell you, I really missed not getting a chance to see them this fall, and I'm so glad they're getting to play some football. And our good buddies from Triopia will be their opponents today, and two teams that I have a lot of respect for, and we are so glad to be here with you today. This is the pregame show, the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Their friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you with buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. That's right, without our wonderful sponsors, we couldn't be here, and let me tell you about those sponsors right now. It's Great Rivers Bank, Carnes Communication, the City of Pittsfield, Best System Builders Insulators, Hometown Real Estate Broker Kate Marable, Lanham Chiropractic, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, Matt Hughes, your channel seedman. Also, we welcome alongside Hamilton Funeral Home from Camp Point, Trash Queen, PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. They're having an auction right now on the south end of Pittsfield, right across from my house. Cascom, Lipcom & Seed, your Pioneer dealer. Illini Community Hospital, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Logan Ag, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Nucci's Restaurant and Deli, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Illinois FBFM and Bob Ray, Deer Wester Grain Service, Prairieland FS, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Damon Plumbing, Westtown Ford Lincoln, the Pittsfield Nazarene Church, Bowler's Universe, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Real Net and Twine, LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, along with Pike County Concrete and the Dunham Boys, Pike County Express, Gary Mendenhall for Mayor of Pittsfield, inviting you to vote on Tuesday. The Tire Rylander Run, even though it's over now, we thank them for their sponsorship. Moose Lodge 420, Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Dot Foods, Waters Concrete, Graham Angus Farm in Milton, Trevor Zumwalt, your city alderman candidate in Pittsfield. Midwest Snowy is also a sponsor. All those people help bring the game to you. John and I are ready to bring it to you on the pregame show, the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, our first break of the day, back at Camp Point Central after these.
Great Rivers Bank is your hometown full-service bank that offers highly competitive products you need to check out. Located in Berry, Liberty, and Pittsfield, you won't have to go far for the best banking between the rivers. Whether you want to make your money grow or plant a seed for the future, we can help you find the best financial path. Look for us online or call 217-335-2393 to find out about our special rates that will keep you liquid in 2019. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopia and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new all-star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teens enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank with location in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty, serving the entire region and beyond. Check out their online loan applications at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Also, our scoreboard sponsor once again this year is Trash Queen. Thanks to Chris Nichols and the gang, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County with residential and commercial trash service and roll-off service also. They offer 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Simply call 217-320-4320. We look around the WIVC last night. We see Minden Unity, after trailing Beardstown 19-0, come back for the 35-19 win, and Unity moves to 3-0 on the season. They'll play Brown County next week, who's 2-1. They won last night over Route 46-14. Greenfield Northwestern got the battle of probably the two top teams in the South as they defeated Carrollton 20-6. Calhoun with a 28-8 win over Pleasant Hill Western in the Oak and Bucket game, and West Central defeated North Green 55-6. Pittsfield got the win last night over Porta. And, John, what was the final score on that? 32-6? Is that right? I think 32-6. You can see that game on Central Illinois Sports as we archive the games also. And a nice win for Pittsfield last night, moving to 1-1. The Camp Point Central Panthers are 2-0 on the season. Got a tough win over Brown County on the road 2 weeks ago, and then went on the road to play Jacksonville Route in the old McMurray Field, and got the win there also. So they're 2-0 and home against an old rival in Triopia. Triopia got the first win of the season, and then were defeated last week by Minden Unity in a defensive battle, and they're 1-1 on the season, so we'll be anxious to see these two. And, John, do you remember anything particular? You weren't with me that night, but do you remember anything particular about the last time Triopia and Camp Point Central played over at Triopia?
No.
The game ended in the third quarter because of lightning, with Central with a pretty good-sized lead. And when I drove home with Randy Blake, guess what? We ran up Spunky Ridge, and the lightning and the wind was so bad we had trees falling down around us. It was like
might have not been a great choice.
Well, no place was a good choice, but we were glad we got out of the press box in time. But that's how the last one ended. It didn't play. They played about 2.5 quarters in that game, with Camp Point Central having the win. They hold the edge in the rivalry in the last few years, but back in the day when this old guy was playing football at Camp Point Central, Triopia was an opponent that you didn't get many victories against, so we're expecting a good game today. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. And one more thing we'd ask you to do, since you might be a first-time viewer of Central Illinois Sports, since we're not using MixLR anymore and we're showing you video, if you'll look to the right, there's a subscribe button, and we would ask you to hit that subscribe button and be one of our subscribers, trying to get up there around that 2,500 subscriber figure, and we'd like for you to join us too. They won't try to sell you anything, but if you do subscribe and decide to, they'll send you notifications on our broadcast. We'll take a break. It's Camp Point Central hosting Triopia on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. More comes your way after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Have confidence that what you are putting in your engine is not only going to get you there, but take you further. When you choose FS, you can be confident you are maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Oh, we've got a tractor across the way to the east of us, running a tillage tool, getting things ready for planting. Boy, the fields look beautiful as they're getting ready for planting. Usually we'll see crops being harvested in the third week of the season, but this year we're looking at them getting ready to plant. And good news, folks, we're only 5 months away from high school football in the fall, so we're looking forward to that. Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards is one of our sponsors. If your business or organization needs custom apparel, from T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets, Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290. Open 9 to 2 today, Thursdays and Fridays from 10 to 6. And, if you would like to put a chat line on of where you're watching from or whatever, we would appreciate you doing that. Or you're always welcome to send me a text at 217-473-5151, just like always. 473-5151. Send us a text. Let us know you're listening. Please hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate that, too. Hey, by the way, Bowler's Universe is open Monday through Friday, 11 to 10. They're open today, 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items from burgers and fries to tenderloins. They've got great onion rings, specialty pizzas. Try one of the many craft beers. Open bowling, usually on the Saturdays when they're not having a tournament. And it is a great place for you to go have a good time at Bowler's Universe. Very kid-friendly, too, folks. And we see a lot of young people out there enjoying Bowler's Universe also. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Triopia, 1-1 on the season with head coach Brockhouse. And we appreciate everything that Mr. Adam Brockhouse is doing. He was an assistant at Pittsfield, grew up in the Triopia area, and went back home. He's assisted by Rich Thompson, Pete Wessler, Cliff Thaxton, Michael McMillan, and Chris Cox. We call him Capper, of course. And so we really look forward to the things that are going on with them also. Also, we want to tell you that their cheerleaders are not in attendance today, but in home games they will be. And there's a limited crowd allowed today. And maybe some of you would have liked to have been here on this beautiful sunny day, but couldn't be because of the COVID restrictions. Head coach Brad Dixon has his Panthers ready to go. Assistant coaches Casey Monroe, Jonah Cogshell, Tracy Ray, and also William Welty is their filmer. Their cheerleading sponsor is Shannon Sinetsko. And athletic director, of course, is Matt Long. Principal Martin Cook, and Erica Smith is the superintendent. Haven't had the opportunity to meet Erica yet, but hope we do. I also want to thank the wonderful media folks here who helped us get connected, and they really did a nice job getting everything with Wi-Fi here to the box. And, John, we're very grateful when people get everything put together like that for us, aren't we?
Yeah, it's much easier to have the technology person available as opposed to not, or having the technology turn off in the middle of the game.
That's for sure. And so thank you to longtime technical people that are here at Camp Point Central who worked very hard to get us on the air, and we are glad you've joined us. We're going to try to help them with getting some of their YouTube channel and things kind of put together a little bit more also, and we'll do all we can to help your area be able to get your games where people can watch them also. It is a beautiful day. The field looks fantastic. I know 4 or 5 guys worked very hard to get it put together. They said the liner that they used, John, was about 17 times heavier than the normal one that they use, and so I know Mr. Stotts said his back was kind of hurting a little bit after they lined the field, but I've got to tell you, folks, numbers and hash marks on a football field for a broadcaster are heaven, and I know Bob Ray, the PA guy here, feels the same way. It makes all the difference in the world. I got a chance to watch Camp Point Central as they took on Brown County on the BC Hornet Sports. But last week we were away and didn't get a chance, but they got that win over Route. John thinks we need a break. I think we better take one on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Lipcomb Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron at 217-430-4516 or Brett at 217-242-2703, or Evan, well, he's out in the shop, according to Ryder Lipcomb. That's where he spends most of his time. And our friends at Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Well, we know things will be a little bit different, so what we're going to do is go ahead and go through the starting lineups of the two teams. Triopia's football team we will start with, and we will go with their offense. Their fullback today will be Caden Moore. Caden is a junior. He's 5'10", 175 pounds. Quarterback today will be sophomore Jake Mueller. He's 5'10", and 140 pounds. A tight end will be Connor Mush, the senior, 6'2", 165. Another tight end will be Aiden Nethery. He is a sophomore, 6'2", 175. Cordell Walker will be a tailback in the offensive set of the single wing. He's a junior, 5'10", 185. And a wingback, Brendan Kanaski. He is a senior, 6', 180. Also at tight end is Garrett Bell, the senior, 6'4", 205 pounds. The left guard will be Isaac Struby. He is a junior, 6'1", 175. The right guard is Ty Malcolmson. He's a junior, 5'10", 185. Their center is Sam Stanberry. He's a senior, 5'10", 190. The left tackle is George Galagas. He is a freshman, 5'9", 305. And the right tackle is Owen Bell, a senior, 6'1", 280. Those are the offensive starters for Triopia. On the defensive side, Braden Booth is a cornerback. He's a junior, 5'9", 175. An outside linebacker is Caden Moore. Also playing a cornerback is Connor Mush. We'll also see at free safety Brendan Kanaski. At the nose guard will be Sam Sullivan, a junior, 5'11", 160. Outside linebacker will be Garrett Bell, who we told you about earlier. And Isaac Struby will play an inside linebacker along with Ty Malcolmson at the inside linebacker. And the middle linebacker will be the young man who plays center on offense. He'll be the middle linebacker on defense, and Sam Stanberry. The defensive tackle is Owen Bell on one side, and Ben Dombacher, the Virginia name, is the 6', 225-pound senior. and he's the defensive tackle on the other side. That's Triopia's offense and defense. As we take a look at the Camp Point Central squad, we'll see the defensive squad. First of all, Trevor Bonk is a right cornerback. He's 5'11", 170 or 155, and a senior. A middle linebacker is Sterling Stotts, the 5'8", 155-pound junior. At a free safety will be Dominic Williams. He's a 5'11", 155-pound junior. Brody Waddell will be the strong side inside linebacker. He's 5'11", 165, and a senior. The left cornerback is Garrett Williams. He's a 5'11", 155-pound junior. And also the strong side outside linebacker is Alex Mace. He's a 5'11", 180-pound senior. The weak side inside linebacker is Brandon Rossmiller. He's a 6', 205-pound senior, along with the defensive tackle of Caleb Post. Check this one out, 6'8", 260 pounds, and a junior. The defensive end will be Garrett Wallace. He's a 5'11", 190-pound senior. And the weak side outside linebacker is Josh Alford. He's a 6'4", 185-pound sophomore. On the offensive side, we will see Trevor Bonk. He is one of the wingmen. Also, Sterling Stotts plays fullback. The left wing is Brody Waddell. The quarterback today, well, I should tell you that Blake Heiler is the quarterback. He's a 6'5", 175-pound senior. Also, at left tight end is Alex Mace. Brandon Rossmiller will be the right wing. The right guard is Warren Myers. He is a 5'9", 190-pound junior. The nose tackle is Roman Adcock. We saw him play basketball. He's put together. He is a 6'2", 270-pound senior. Also at left tackle is Caleb Post, the 6'8", 260-pound junior. The center is Garrett Wallace, who also plays defensive end. Keaton Dickhoot is the right tackle. He's 6'4", 225, and a junior. The left guard is Dylan Dickhoot. He is a 5'11", 225-pound junior. And the right tight end is Josh Alford. We told you about him. Those are the starters for the two teams, 8 minutes away from the kickoff here on Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a break. Back with more after this.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services. Explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations, Griggsville and Pittsfield, and your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed, both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern. I can make an announcement now, John, about one other thing. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois on June the 13th at the former McMurray College Sports Complex will hold our senior All-Star Girls game at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we have limited fans, but we can have up to 900, so we'll have room for you. And then at 5 o'clock, we made a decision. We're going to have a boys' all-star game, and we're waiting for some of the folks to come in and let us know about the players that are going to be interested there. So mark your calendar for June 13th at Jacksonville at the former McMurray College Gymnasium, now called the Mac Gym. And we're going to be making that announcement for you, too. And we've also got a $1 million golf shot coming up, and we'll be telling you more about that with Western Illinois in the near future. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We can tell you about lots of things going on. One of their employees is Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Glad to have him alongside, too. Some other heroes we have are the officials. Basketball, they did double duty pretty much throughout the season. A lot of these guys working JV and varsity football games, and we're so glad to have our officials alongside, too. It is an absolutely beautiful day here at Camp Point Central. A lot warmer than it was last night in Pittsfield, but glad to have the sun out. The wind is blowing briskly, and we are just tickled to death to be here to bring you football action. Triopia in their white uniforms with navy blue with the light blue helmets and trim, and Camp Point Central in their normal black uniforms with the old gold helmets and numbers for them. We are looking forward to kickoff. We're going to have the national anthem here in just a couple of minutes. We'll take that break for you when they get ready for that. And we'll wait for PA announcer Bob Ray to let us know about that. We'll hang on there, just kind of wait for that to happen so we can tell you about Central Illinois Sports. We're proud to bring you the games. Visit CentralIllinoisSports.com to see our latest schedule of broadcasts. Subscribe to the YouTube page, please. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and stay connected with everything in sports in the area. Looks like we're getting ready for they're going to do the coin toss. So we're just going to tell you, John, that we're getting everything set up here. And as Coach Dixon and Brandon Rossmiller, their captain, go out to the middle of the field, we'll see Adam Brockhouse coming on the other side. And the young man coming out there for Triopia is Owen Bell. 6'1", 280-pound Owen Bell. The Bell name very prominent in the Virginia area, too. And, that's Triopia, Virginia, Maridocia Chambersburg co-op has worked out very well. Virginia kids getting back on the football field on their own, and they're feeling good about it, and they've got good support. And I've even gotten to see my old buddy Billy Reynolds wearing a Triopia sweatshirt, and I never thought I'd see that ever happen. Of course, Rich Thompson's dad, Rich, I never thought I'd ever see him wearing Triopia blue either, but they're pretty strong fans now, and we hope they're watching today. And we shout out to all of them, and we think a lot of all those great people we've met over the years. Don't forget, you can send us a text at 217-473-5151. We'll shout out to your favorite player and tell us where you're watching from today on Central Illinois Sports. And next week we'll have two games again for you. We'll follow Camp Point Central to Beardstown, and Pittsfield will be a homecoming for New Berlin. I think they're both Friday night games next week. I do believe Camp Point Central plays at Beardstown on Friday night, and we'll make the trip over there. We were out of town last week, so we weren't able to bring you the game, and Brown County didn't have a big enough press box. The reception's going to go the way of Triopia. They won the flip, and they'll be coming from the north to the south, and we're getting ready for the national anthem. So we'll take the break here. When we come back, we'll have play-by-play, Triopia and Camp Point Central, and we hope you'll stay tuned.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
It's a windy day at Camp Point Central, but you know, as many years as I've been here, starting at about 1968 or so, it's always windy at this football field no matter what. But it is a beautiful day. Triopia is going to get the opening kickoff today, and we're just about ready to get things underway. Beautiful, beautiful day, and there go the cheerleaders to get things set up for the young men to run through their banner, the typical Camp Point Central thing. And there's Mike Pritchard, a good friend of ours, taking lots of film, a lot of pictures. He'll have those posted next week. Nobody does it any better than Mike Pritchard does, and we appreciate all the things he does also. Glad to have everybody alongside today. Limited fans are able to be here today, 12 minutes on the clock. And, of course, they'll kick off from the 40 and be kicking into kind of a crosswind right now, blowing out of the
kind of a swirling wind, maybe.
Kind of a west-southwest wind right now. And we'll try to pick up the backs for Triopia, their return men. They tell us that Cordell Walker and Brendan Kanaski are usually their two return men. Kanaski wears the number 21. Cordell Walker wears the number 13. They're the deep men, and I think maybe Eiler is their place kicker also, but we'll take a look at that in just a little while. Got a lot of things from the coaches, but things change week to week. Camp Point Central waiting to come through. The mask. What's it say? The mask? What now?
I believe it says the masks have all been waiting.
Ah, the masks have all been waiting for you. There you go. And we are tickled to have everybody around. Got people right outside the window. We even got the window open here at the press box, thanks to Brad Dixon and the maintenance crew and a couple of really strong people, because you don't open this window without some big help. The Panthers come out carrying the American flags, and they'll come out to about the 45-yard line. Is Triopia there? And Triopia applauding the flag also. Brad Dixon's got his troops ready to go, along with Coach Ray, their offensive coordinator. Casey Monroe up above us here, and he helps with the special teams and the linemen and things. And just about ready to get things going. Let's see who's going to be our kickoff man as we got things underway. And it looks like we're going to start just a little bit past 1 o'clock. And it looks like Blake Eiler will be the kicker today from his own 40-yard line on the south end of this field. Glad you've joined us for football action. And we thank you very much to Linda Pritchard watching today from Timewell. Linda, we missed you, kid. And I think we just had a commercial playing there, and we've got all those voices and things taken care of. 217-473-5151. First time we've done video of Camp Point Central that I could ever remember. Hope you'll enjoy it here on.
I think we maybe did a playoff game here once, Jack.
You did Athens last year. Did you do that?
I don't remember.
But Eiler's going to kick the ball off, and we told you that Walker and Kanaski are back deep. Trying to see which side Kanaski's on. I think I can't see their numbers right now. Can you, John?
This side is 2. 2-1, maybe, 21.
That's 21. That's Brendan Kanaski, and on the other side is Walker. They'll fake the onside kick normally, and then they'll back up and do it again. And Eiler back ready to get things underway. Sit back and enjoy football action on Central Illinois Sports. The kick is deep, and it looks like Walker's going to take it on about the 8-yard line. 10, 15-yard line, still on his feet. Knocked down in or outside the 20-yard line at the 24-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will play defense, and the Trojans will be on the offensive side to get things underway. Jake Mueller, the sophomore, is their quarterback, and we'll see Cordell Walker along with Brendan Kanaski in the backfield and Caden Moore, the fullback. So they'll usually run a single wing offense as they come to the line of scrimmage with Sam Stanberry, their center. Mueller under center. He gets the ball, hands it off on the left-hand side. Decent running room, gets it across the 25 to the 26-yard line, a 2-yard gain on the play. And we'll see who was the ball carrier on that.
I believe that was Kanaski.
Kanaski with the ball carrier, we'll give it to him. Kanaski on the run for the first time today. And we'll give him 2 yards on the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. Single wing offense. Double tight end set. They'll start a man in motion. They will give it to the second man through, and that man's going to be stood up right at the 30-yard line. I think that's Kanaski again, if I'm not mistaken.
Ball carrier number 9.
Number.
Caden Moore was the ball carrier.
Moore may have been the ball carrier the first time, too, Jack.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 4 from the 30, and we'll give that one to Moore. 4-yard run. We'll try to update that. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Triopia with those light blue numbers with the white uniforms, and so, it's been tough for years trying to pick that up. We just need to find where the ball carrier's at, and we'll get that position. Mueller under center. 3rd down and about 4. They give it to the second man through. He's got the 1st down and more all the way down to the 39-yard line.
Ball came loose at the end, but I believe the man was down.
That was Moore with the carry, though. Gets the ball out to the 39. He'll gain 9 on the play and the first down of the ball game. Moore's got 13 yards and 2 carries. And Triopia moving the ball down the field very nicely right off the bat. They started at their own 24, now on the 39. They get a 1st down and 10. That comes at the 10:25 mark of the first quarter of play. Mueller under center. Double tight end set with a wing on this side in Kanaski. Defensive man started a little early. Now they'll give it to the second man through. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That should be Cordell Walker. Walker,
it was.
No gain, no loss on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 at the 39-yard line. You can help me with tackles whenever you see him, but I think Ross Miller was in on that one with some others. That big boy we were talking about stands out, does he not, John?
He's a tall young man.
Yes, he is. Caleb Post, he's a big boy out there. He grows into those groceries. He's going to be tough. Winged on this side in Kanaski. They give it to the second man, Kanaski, and he's going to be stood up right at the line of scrimmage. There's Ross Miller in on that. They're going to get it right to the 40-yard line. He's going to gain a short 1 on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 9. Adcock also in on the tackle that time. So Kanaski picks up a short 1. He's got 3 yards and 2 carries at the 9:18 mark of the first quarter. No score in the ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. This is not 4-down territory, so the ball on the 40 with a 3rd down and 9. Mueller brings it in from the sideline. He'll be in good track shape after the football season. Kanaski on the wing on this side. Wing on the other side is Moore with the fullback. They give it to that fullback. He's going to be stood up and no gain on the play at all, and that was Caden Moore. Moore's going to be stacked up, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 9 at the 40-yard line. You would expect Triopia to be in punt formation here.
4th down and 9.
And they are.
Who do you see the punter to be, John?
Punter appears to
Sandberry?
be back, I believe.
Back?
I could be wrong.
Okay, short kick, and they'll get away from that. Well, the Panthers, no return on the play at all, and that ball's going to roll all the way down to about the 26-yard line.
It was Stanberry. Jack, you were right.
Yep,
I'm sorry,
Stanberry
55 instead of 53.
On the kick. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 26-yard line at the 8:21 mark of the first quarter of play. Panthers with their first offensive set. We'll see Eiler at quarterback, the wings in Waddell and Rossmiller, and Stotts, the fullback, right behind him. Stotts wears the number 3. You don't have to have a big fullback in the double wing, but you got to have a guy that runs hard. Eiler barks him out, one of the tallest quarterbacks we've seen. Stotts gets it on the right side, big running room, jumps over the top of people, gets it out to the 34-yard line. He'll gain 8 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 2 as Sterling Stotts with a big carry to start things. Panthers in a no-huddle offense. All the way out to the 34. Eiler starts a man in motion. He'll give it. No, Eiler's to pass. Has the ball tipped. Tried to get Rossmiller in a nice defensive play that time by Triopia's Garrett Bell. And the big boy, 6'4", got a paw up that time on an incomplete pass. So Eiler tried to throw the little short pass in the flats to Rossmiller. No huddle offense at the 7:39 mark. Clock should have stopped. There we go.
Yep.
And Eiler starts a man in motion. That's Waddell, second man through. He's got big yardage, a 1st down and more as he carries the ball all the way out to about the 42-yard line. Give him a gain of 8, and that'll be a 1st and 10 as Waddell picks up 8 and a 1st down for the Panthers. At the 7:33 mark of the first quarter of play, Panthers and the Trojans, each one with a first down. No huddle offense again. Here come the Panthers with a wide out on the left-hand side. They throw that ball out to Waddell. Has a man to beat. Beats him, gets it all the way out to the 49-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 3. And the first completed pass of the day goes the way of Waddell. Waddell is Brody Waddell. Where's the number 7? No huddle offense again. And a wishbone formation. Back to pass is Eilers. Rolling right side. Got a man in Rossmiller. Across the 40, 35. One man to beat. And he gets tackled on the 15-yard line. So that is 36 yards on the pass play to Rossmiller, but a penalty flag, and let's see what the call will be there.
Say it's in the area of either holding or a block in the back, probably.
So is it going to bring it all? It's not going to bring it all the way back. It's
No,
on about the 32-yard line.
I think it'll still be a
Hold,
first down.
so that'll
even.
bring 10 yards back, so it's going to bring it out to the 42. And that will be a first down for the Panthers. So you will give them 7 yards on the pass play. 14 yards in 2 passes on 3 attempts, and the Panthers with a new set of downs. From the 42 of Triopia. 1st and 10 at the 6:45 mark. No score in the early going. Double wing back situation. They give it to Stotts across the middle. Stood up at about the 41-yard line.
For the Panthers,
He'll gain.
on the carry, Avery Lemansky.
Oh, Lemansky came in and was playing the fullback that time. I did not notice that. Thank you to Bob Ray.
Give him a couple there.
Yep. Avery wears the number 35.
Assist Caden Moore.
Picks up a yard on the play. Lemansky does. No huddle offense again. Double wing formation. Waddell in motion. He gets the ball, second man through, a little stutter step, and a penalty flag comes in right at the end with a face mask. And so Waddell gets the ball down to the 38-yard line. He'll gain 3 on the play, and then we're going to have a penalty tagged on to that.
To wait and see what kind of face mask we call here.
Yep. Whether it's a personal foul or whether it's just the 5-yard version. And it looked like the back judge put his hand up where it was a face mask call, and they're talking about it right now. So I do believe we're going to have a face mask on the penalty. Personal foul, that's a 15-yard penalty against Triopia.
Yeah.
And that will be a first down via the penalty.
Yeah, personal foul face.
Contact with the helmet.
Oh.
Should move the ball all the way down. Where are we going to take it? All the way down to the 25-yard line.
5-yard line, Panther offense.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. At the 6:03 mark of the first quarter, Panthers started all this on their own 26. Now they're down to the 25 the other way. Triopia jumps off sides. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Trojans. What happens is that wing starts in motion and they think everything's ready to go and they're trying to anticipate. And a lot of times Rossmiller will return to that spot, to the scene of the crime, as I always say. So it's a first down and 5 yards to go after the penalty at the 20-yard line. Man in motion. They give it to Stotts across the middle. Still on his feet. Inside the 15. Or is that Lemansky?
35.
Yep, Lemansky was the man carrying the ball. Where did he get the ball down to, John?
It's on the 15, sitting right on the 15.
So he gains almost the first down.
Yeah, about 9.
No, 5. He was at 1st and 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Man in motion and Rossmiller. Now a problem with the Panthers start, I do believe, this time.
I believe the end on this side jumped there.
Illegal procedure, I think, against the Panthers. They're going to give that to the man with the white hat to tell us. Looks like there might have been some movement. Tyler hands the ball back to the official. Are they going to mark it against Triopia?
Looks like it.
Nope.
No.
You can't have illegal procedure against the defense. Now wait a minute.
It must have been.
That's a. We're going to have to call it an offside penalty because there's no way you can have that. And where is the ball located now?
The nose of the ball is sitting on the 10.
Just outside the 10, 1st and 10, so not goal to go. At the 5:10 mark of the first quarter of play, no score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Offset formation. Give the ball second man through. That's Rossmiller bouncing down. Gets it down to the 4-yard. Give him a gain of 6. It'll be a second down and 6 yards to go. Rossmiller's first carry of the day. Picks up 4 on the play. Man in motion, Waddell. Give the ball to Stotts, heading towards the end zone. Did not get in. Down to the 1-yard line, we'll call it. It'll be a 3rd down and 1 as Stotts back in, picks up 3 on the play. Panthers with a no huddle all the way through. Triopia no time to adjust. Full house backfield this time. Eilers gives it to the second man through.
Yeah, that was Rossmiller carrying the ball on this side.
And Rossmiller carries it on the left-hand side for a gain of 1 and a touchdown. So Rossmiller breaks the touchdown plane for the first time today on a 1-yard run. And at the 4:19 mark of the first quarter, it's 6-0 Panthers. See what the Panthers do here on their 2-point conversions over the years. They've had some problems with those. Let's see if they can do something about that. They're going for 2. Rossmiller under center. Full house backfield. Barks him out. Back to pass is Eiler. Got a man across the middle. Throws it there. Knocked away by Triopia, so the pass is no good. Timeout on the field. We'll take it 2. 4:19 left first quarter. 6-0 Panthers. More comes your way after this.
Wait. You had a penalty here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Half the distance. They'll get the chance to try it again, and they'll move the ball
to the 1.5-yard line.
About the 1.5-yard line. Okay, so we'll see what happens this time. I think I've got a couple ideas of people I could give the ball to get 1.5 yards. They've done real well with that so far. And they give the ball with a wide out on the right-hand side. Now Stotts sets at the wing on the right side with Rossmiller, the single back. They'll give it to nobody. Waddell gets the hike from center, and Waddell takes it in from 2 yards out for the 2-point conversion. Now a timeout on the field, 4:19 left, 8-0 Panthers. We're back with more after this.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Midwest Snowy, your locally owned shaved ice business, is looking forward to seeing all of our loyal customers this summer. Come try one or all of our over 30 flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Natural line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to see our schedule. If you want to see us at your event, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer.
Want to welcome Pat Buss watching today, watching grandson Brody Waddell. She says, "Go Panthers." Thank you for joining us today. Panthers started that on their own 26-yard line, so that's a 74-yard drive in the first quarter, and they get the touchdown on the run by Rossmiller from 1 yard out. Waddell adds the 2-point conversion. We'll give him 2 yards on that. Eiler will kick it off. Little pooch kick, and it goes by the first set of guys, second set of guys. The man falls on it. That's Kanaski, and he'll fall on it on about the 18-yard line, and that's where Triopia will have it deep in their own territory at the 4:15 mark.
Ball was hopping, and then it bounced off a man. Kanaski was kind of lined up to grab it on the next hop, and it bounced off that man instead, and he just had to dive on it, make sure they ended up with it.
Yeah, I think he could have went ahead and run and been okay, but he didn't want to take any chances. You don't want to give the ball up in that situation for sure. Mueller and the gang from Triopia in the single wing formation. They give the ball on the fake pitch up the middle to the fullback. That should be Caden Moore. And it is. Where did they start with the ball? I guess the ball was
It's like
Actually on the 12 instead, so he gets it out to the 14 where it's a 2nd and 8. My mistake. Now Mueller gives the ball to the deep back. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage as he came from the right side. That time it was Cordell Walker.
The ball is not on the 14. It's on the 24.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So
yeah.
I was correct.
You were correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking and I'm like, there's another number down there.
Ball's on the 23 now.
Yeah.
It was on the 24 and they lost a yard.
Yep.
So Walker's going to lose a yard on the play. And Mueller under center once again. We'll get things squared away. They give the ball to Kanaski around the left side. Breaks the plane of the 25-yard line out to about the 26. So he'll gain 3 on the play, Will Kanaski. He's got 6 yards on 3 carries. Dominic Williams in on the tackle, they say.
It's at a 3rd and what, about 2?
Looks like it's a 3rd down and call it 3.
Oh, excuse me, how about a 4th down and 2?
Yeah.
The box just hadn't changed yet.
I think it's closer to 3, actually,
yeah.
John. 4th down and 3, ball in the 26. Triopia lining up, probably going to go for the hard count. I can't believe they're not going to punt after this. They'll try the hard count, try to get the Panthers off, and then they will set again. And that's going to be an illegal procedure.
They drew themselves offsides instead.
5-yard penalty for Triopia. It's their 4th penalty now for 30 yards, and now they'll be in punt formation. It's the ball now on the 16 or the 21-yard line, and they'll punt for the 2nd time today. Panthers have 1 guy back, and the punter is Stanberry. Gets a punt off, little rugby punt. Going to land on about the 45, and it'll roll all the way out to the 46 of the Panthers. Panthers wanted nothing to do with that, and they'll get the ball on the 46 of the Panthers at the 2:19 mark of the first quarter of play, leading 8-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052. Couldn't read any liners that last time in the old no-huddle offense, John. And so we're ready to go here again. Randy Bungie watching the game today. Glad to have Randy alongside. Full house backfield, wishbone formation with Eiler, the quarterback. Gives the ball to second man Waddell. Waits for a couple blockers. Carries the man out to about the 49-yard line. That will be a gain of 3 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 7. Waddell picks up another 3. He's got 16 on 4 carries. The ball just 1 yard short of the midfield line. Thanks for joining us today. Send us a text, 217-473-5151. Hit that subscribe button for us, would you please?
Jack, all the fakes keep fooling the cameraman here, so.
Well, camera, just stay right on it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Man in motion is Ross Miller. Ball dropped by Eiler, and Triopia's got it. Yep, Eiler dropped it, tried to reach back, and Triopia's going to pick up the fumble on the 46-yard line where they're going to have good field position. And Triopia is going to have a 1st and 10 in Panther territory at the 46-yard line after the fumble. So the first turnover of the ball game comes the way of the Panthers as they tried to give the ball to Rossmiller, did Eiler, and they had a little trouble on the exchange. Mueller and the gang from Triopia back in the single wing with Kanaski here, the fullback in Moore. He's got the ball in the belly, and he's carrying people down the field. All the way out to the 36-yard line. He's going to gain a solid 10 on the play. And I think they're going to, just 9, they say, and so it'll be a 2nd down and 1. So 9 yards for Moore.
I didn't think he got a very generous spot that time.
I did not either. Moore was carrying people down the field. He ran the ball like he wanted to, tucked it, and just belly dived hard. Looked like a typical Triopia play. Kanaski on the right, Moore the fullback with Walker at the wing. They give the ball to Moore again. He hops across a couple people, spins down to the 30-yard line, gains 6 on the play, and that'll be a 1st down for Triopia. And that's their 2nd 1st down of the ball game as Caden Moore picks up, 6 yards.
Yep.
He's got 28 yards and 5 carries already today. Moose Lodge 420. Specials on Friday nights. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 4:20. Mueller under center, the sophomore, gets it to the fullback again. He stood up this time, fighting for yardage, gets it out to about the 28, where it'll be a 2nd down and 8. And those 2 yards Moore got on his own. And he's up to 30 yards. Rossmiller in on the tackle with a host of others. Adcock in there making some noise. At the 19-second mark, will Triopia run another play here in the first quarter? Looks like they might be ready to just let the clock run out and head the other direction to me. Panthers are going to lead after 1 quarter, 8-0. We take the break after 1 quarter. Camp Point Central leads it 8-0 over Triopia on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Second quarter play-by-play after these.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments, member SIPC.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Second quarter brought to you by Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, gnomes, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call them at 285-5013. Real Net and Twine.
Jack's going to have to get him a garden gnome. Cause
Second down and 8 yards to go for Triopia. The ball on the 28-yard line of the Panthers after the fumble on the 46. Mueller under center. Starts a man in motion. Gives the ball to the second man through. That should be Walker. And let's see if it is him. Gets the ball down inside the 25. And no, that's Moore again. Moore all the way down to the 25-yard line, so he gains 3 on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Moore's carried the ball now 7 times for 33 yards. Central Illinois Sports, where you listen to it, just underway. Second quarter action. Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548 in Pittsfield and in Jacksonville. Mueller under center. It's the single wing formation. They give the ball second man through. That's Walker. Walker's going to be dumped after about a 1-yard gain. He'll get it out to the 24-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th and 4. 4-down territory. Cordell Walker's 3rd carry. He's now at an even 0 after a no gain and a 1-yard loss. He gains 1 yard on the play. So tough yardage for Cordell Walker so far today. Under 11 minutes left in the half. And LSSD Trekking and 3D Leasing is your trekking headquarters. For all your trekking needs, see the Denham Boys and their professional staff. Call 285-2808. Thank you to the Denham Boys. Single wing Triopia tradition. They give the ball to Moore again, trying to pick up the first down. Gets the ball out to the 20-yard line. He needed 4. He got 4, but where will it set? He got the first down, John. 3rd first down of the ball game. Call it the 4th for Triopia. As Moore needed 4, and he got what he needed.
I'd say he got it by the nose of the football, not much more.
They didn't measure it. They moved the change quickly. I thought maybe it was going to be a measurement type thing. No drama there as down the field they went. 10-20 and counting left in the first half. Panthers lead at 8-0. Triopia knocking on the door after the turnover by the Panthers. See what's going to happen here with Mueller. The quarterback under center. Hands the ball outside. That's to Walker. Got some running room. Still on his feet. Down around the 10-yard line. Stood up there. Close to a first down as Walker gets the ball all the way down to 10. One of the Panthers is down. We'll get the number in just a minute, but let's see where they're going to set the ball. That's going to be close to a first down.
Looks like he's going to get about 9 with the spot.
Man went down hard, and he's still on the ground. That's one of the defensive linemen, I do believe. Give him 9 on the play. Ball down to inside the 11-yard line. That was Walker that time. And we've got a man down on the field, so we'll have time to tell you about Graham Angus Farm. Give Danny a call for your pure breed Angus cattle needs, bulls and heifers. Currently for sale at Graham Angus Farms, Milton, Illinois. Call 217-723-4116 or possibly send them a text. Also on the timeout, we can tell you that Dot Foods is now looking for some folks for employment. About 100 of them, in fact. They're looking for more than 100 positions in the warehouse, Mount Sterling, Illinois. If you want to talk about a great team, Dot is the team for you. And Dot has got that pay increase where they're paying up to $22.35 an hour. On top of that, they have great benefits, paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and a lot more. Check them out. Roman Adcock is the man that was down on the field. Coming off on his own pressure, looking at that right knee or ankle, and he's going to try to walk that off if he can, but that's a big loss. You lose a talented senior in the middle there, a 6'2", 260-pounder. But Adcock looks like he may have potential to get off of that. Just depends on what the injury's about. And, of course, you've got the folks here from, I think, Quincy Medical Group is their trainers. It is a second down and a short one. Mueller under center, just outside the 10-yard line. They'll give the ball to Moore. Moore's going to be stood up right about the line of scrimmage. He'll gain that yard, and I think he's going to get the first down.
Looks like it, yeah.
It'll be first and goal for the Trojans as he'll gain another 2 yards. Fifth first down of the ball game for Triopia. They started this all on the Panther 46-yard line after the fumble. Remember that, folks. That came in the first quarter with about a minute left. Triopia's moved the ball down inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. First and goal from the 9. 8-0 Panthers, 9:25 left in the half. Central Illinois Sports is where you're at. Man in motion. They'll give the ball to the fullback across the middle, and Moore's going to carry it into the end zone. Found the opening. 9-yard gain by Moore for the touchdown to make this an 8-6 ball game. Nice run by Moore. Nice blocking up the middle. And Caden Moore has made this almost a tie, as it's 8-6 right now. Let's see if the Trojans can tie it up here at the 9:19 mark of the second quarter of play. Triopia's come to play today, folks, and the turnover has hurt the Panthers. Mueller under center, man in motion. Rolling to his right is Mueller, looking for a man to pass to, in a bit of trouble, got the pass off. Ball knocked away on a great defensive play by the Panthers, and with a timeout on the field with the point after no good, we're an 8-6 ball game in favor of the Panthers. Back with more after this.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative. Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays for Triopia, taking the ball 46 yards, and for the touchdown, and they scored at the 9:19 mark, so it took about 3.5 minutes for Triopia to take the ball down the field. Now, I think it's Stanberry that does all their kicking for them. Nope, this is 88, and that's Ben Dombacher, who will be the man kicking off from the 40. Triopia's first kickoff of the day. Left-footed kicker. He really got his foot into that one. Ball all the way back inside the 10, 15, 20-yard line, 25, 30, 35. Man to beat across the 40 down to the 42. Nice carry by the Panthers. Penalty flag at the end of that. Garrett Williams was the ball carrier. But let's see what the penalty was. Williams with a nice return from about the 8-yard line. Waiting for the officials to talk about this. And the flag is sitting on about the 36-yard line. You would think it's against the return team.
They're
going to pick it up. That picking up the flag, you always wonder what you got there, and so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line at the 9-10 mark of the second quarter of play. Panthers football leading 8-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Thank you to Great Rivers Bank, one of our sponsors today. Locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The Trash Queen scoreboard, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County, 320-4320. Eiler under center, double wing formation, 2 men in motion. That'll be a problem. That'll be a penalty, and none of this is going to make any difference as the Panthers had 2 men in motion. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers, their first of the day, I do believe.
Yep.
And a motion illegal shift. That'll take the ball back 5 yards down to the 37, where it'll be a 1st down and 15.
Original line of scrimmage, replay, 1st down, now 15.
Put it on the 36 almost. It looks like...
it's kind of between the 36 and 37.
Okay.
He didn't really walk it off. He just kind of picked it up and sat it there.
Now he moved it. Now he moved it forward just a little bit. 9:07 left in the quarter. Jack and John Hull bringing the action on Central Illinois Sports.
Trusted the hash marks.
Eiler with a wide out on the right side. Man in motion is Waddell. Back to pass. Across the middle. Had a man open. And that's not – no, that ball hit the ground. They're going to call that a catch?
I believe they're going to call that an interception.
That ball hit the ground, but that's okay. We can't look at the replay. Casey Beard, it looked like, was the man that picked it off, 22.
Pass was tipped by the Panthers receiver, and then I thought it bounced, but
looked like it hit the ground to me. But hey, it's a 1st and 10 for Triopia at the 9:01 mark, and 2 turnovers have caused problems for the Panthers. Now their defense going to have to pick it up. Triopia with the football. Second man through is Walker. He's going to be stood up after a 1-yard gain on the play. He'll get it out to the 47-yard line. Caleb Post, they say, in on the tackle. Bring up a 2nd down, 9 yards to go. 8:45 and counting in the first half of play. So Cordell Walker picks up a yard on the play. And the ball resting on the, it's closer to the 47 now than it was when they said it before. I'll be darned. Ought to be on the 46 right now. Now the center moves it up a little bit. Mueller, the quarterback. Offset double wing or single wing formation. They try to give the ball to the fullback in Moore. Moore's going to be stood up. A little trouble on the handoff that time. Moore will pick up a yard on the play. It'll be a short yard down to the 46-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down and 8. Moore now with 49 yards and 11 carries. He's been the workhorse for the Triopia Trojans. We're under 8 minutes left and a half. We got a dogfight here in the WIVC North going on. And a planter across the way. They got that field worked up so well, they're putting seed in the ground. It'll probably be up before the game's over. What do you think? They won't harvest it yet today, I don't believe. Mueller, the quarterback. Triopia with the ball on the 46-yard line. 7:35, and about 6 guys took off that time. Triopia will pick up a 5-yard penalty. It'll be their 5th penalty for 35 yards total.
With as many guys as went there, you have to think some of them heard we're going on 1 and some of them heard we're going on 2. Cause
some of them heard we're going on 1 and the rest of them didn't hear anything, and they're just not going. Yeah. Illini West used to be able to start with people moving early, but that didn't work. The ball's on the 49-yard line now.
If they all move
Triopia.
early,
here
it's
we go.
okay.
Mueller with a man in motion. He's going to give it to that man coming around the wing, still on his feet, all the way out to the 47-yard line. That's Kanaski. And Kanaski's going to pick up 4 yards on the play.
To see whether Triopia thinks they're in 4-down territory or not here. I would not think so, but
4th down and 9 to go. I'd be in punt formation, and they are too. Field position important. Stanberry, the kicker again. Sam Stanberry gets a good hike from center. He'll get the kickoff. Nice high kick. Panthers have nobody there to cover it. The ball's going to go into the end zone for the touchback, And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards is your business or organization needs custom apparel, maybe a fundraiser, T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets. Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 473-6290.
The swirling wind had decided to go pretty well straight across or down the field that time, and really carried the ball into the end zone, didn't it, Jack?
Yeah, the punt took off, no doubt about it. Paul Miller's looking for a number 51 on the field. Paul, glad you're watching the game today. I hear he might be in Florida. Man in motion, people shifting on the defense. They give the ball to the fullback on his feet all the way out to the 25-yard line. Is that Stotts? Nope. That's Lemansky carrying the ball this time. Give him a gain of 5, I do believe, on the play.
Yeah, it looks like a short 5.
Yep. Out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. 6:16 and counting left in the half. Panthers with a long way to go. Eiler under center. Triopia really bunching it up. 9 men in the box right now. Second man through gets the ball. Waddell, I do believe. Just short of the 1st down. He'll gain 4 on the play. No, that's Garrett Williams carrying the ball. My mistake. Garrett's going to pick up 4 yards in the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 1 yard to go. Williams had a nice carry on that one. And Williams made a good defensive play to keep that 2-point conversion out of the way, they said. Now here come the Panthers with a 3rd and 1. Not 4-down territory. See if they go with a hard count. Eiler, the quarterback, gives the ball, 1st man through the fullback, and he's going to be close to the 1st down, but I don't know. Lemansky carries the ball right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a coin flip, but nope, they're going to say 1st and 10. Lemansky picks up just enough, and he gets another yard. He's got 12 yards on 4 carries now. Panthers pick up their 5th, call it 6th first down of the ball game. 8-6 Panthers on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Your phone is trying to text, Jack.
It's picking me up, doing a nice job. Back on the left-hand side, carrying the ball. Taken down after a short gain, still in pounds. Ross Miller with the carry. Gets the ball out to the 32-yard line. He'll gain 2 on the play and bring up a 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Ross Miller's been kind of quiet. 3 carries, 7 yards so far in the day. Waddell brings the play in. Ross Miller comes off the field. And so does another Panther as they switch some people in and out. Dominic Williams off the field now. Otter starts a man in motion. Give it to the 2nd man through, looking for some running room. Out to about the 36-yard line. That's going to be Stotts. Gains 4 on the play, brings up a 3rd and 4.
Moore and Stanbury on the tackle. Ball carrier number 3, Sterling Stotts.
15 yards on 3 carries for Stotts now. The Panthers with a 3rd down and a long 4, almost 5 yards to go at the 4-minute mark of the 1st half, leading 8-6. Got a battle here today, do the Panthers and the Trojans. Double wing formation. Eiler, the quarterback. No Ross Miller in there right now. Keeping the ball is Eiler. Tries to turn the corner. Fights for a little bit more. Gets the ball out to the 39-yard line. Grabbed by the back of the helmet. And he'll gain 3 of the 4. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. Bell in on the tackle that time. Eiler getting a little help from a Triopia Trojan or two as Connor Mush, who was playing a cornerback, came up and helped on that play. A 4th down and 1 for the Panthers. Is Ross Miller back in the game? Yes, he is. 4th down and 1. Will the Panthers try a hard count here and see if they can get the people jumping off sides? And that's what they were looking for. The 5-yard penalty will cost the Trojans again and give the Panthers another 1st down. 2nd time they picked up a 1st down on a penalty. Ball out to the 44-yard line. The Panthers have a new set of downs, 1st and 10. They've gotten that to work a lot. 3:05 left in the 1st half, but still 56 yards to go. 8-6 8-6 Panthers. Tight one here. Central Illinois Sports. John and Jack Hull bringing you the action today. We'll have the Panthers next week against Beardstown and the Sockies against New Berlin.
New quarterback, Jack.
Okay, we'll try to get a number here in just a second. They hand the ball off, first man through, fullback, big running room, stops, 35, 30. He gets tripped up, or he would have went all the way as he gets it down to the 26-yard line. Gains 18 yards on the play, and he was one tackle away as Stotts picks up 18 and another first down. He looked like he was heading to the end zone to me, John.
He was going to be there other than that trip up there.
John,
just got him by the ankle.
Pam Miller wants to see the cheerleaders on a timeout if you get a chance. She must have some relatives out there. Maybe she just likes the cheerleaders. I don't know. 2:20 left in the half. 1st and 10 Panthers from the 26. Is that Waddell at quarterback? I think it is. Second man through, tripped up. No. Still on his feet. Waddell gets the ball to the 25-yard line, gains 1 yard on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 9 as Waddell in at quarterback now. The single yard will make it a 2nd and 9. We're under 2 minutes left in the half, and Waddell kind of shaken up on the play. Is Eiler on the sideline with an injury?
Eiler's right down here seeing the trainer, it looks like.
Checking on a knee there, it looks like. And here's Waddell, the quarterback. Also, Roman Adcock came off earlier. He's on the sidelines. Waddell, the quarterback, starts a man in motion. They'll give it. No, Stotts is going to take it himself. My mistake. Fooled me all the way down to the 10-yard line. Gains 15 on the play, and a 1st and 10, maybe goal. Stotts gains 15 on the play, and he's got 48 yards now in 5 carries, the 9th first down for the Panthers.
They're going to say it's 1st and goal.
1:20 left in the half.
Must be just across the line.
Waddell under center, right at the 10. Gives the ball to Stotts, second man through. He'll be bunched up after the ball knocked away, but the ball was already down, and a timeout for the Panthers on the field. 1:02 left. Panthers are going to have about 8 yards to go for a touchdown, and we'll take the break. They lead 8-6. We're back with more after this.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. And Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your next build. Driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, and anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. You know, if your offensive coordinator, Coach Ray, it's a whole different ballgame when you got a different quarterback in there, and he's normally one of your wingmen in Waddell. He's doing a nice job getting the ball handed off. Either they're still working on the knee, on the right knee there, trying to check flexibility. Appears to be doing okay. It's goal to go from the 9-yard line. I thought it was the 8, with the Panthers with 1:02 left in the half called their first time out. Waddell under center, starts a man in motion. They give the ball to Rossmiller on the left side. He's going to be bunched up outside the 6-yard line. Looks like he'll gain a couple on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and goal to go. Panthers called the timeout with 52 seconds left in the half, leading 8-6. They've got yards to get for a score. We're back with more after this.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Well, when we asked about Waddell being the backup quarterback, we didn't think we'd see him this early, but he's in there with a 3rd and goal from the 6. Panthers start a man in motion. They give the ball across the middle. Man carrying people inside the 5. And let's see, ball down to the 3. Is that Stotts again? It is. So give him 3 yards on the play. Clock still ticking at the 35-second mark. Should be a 4th down and 3 yards to go.
Yeah,
so the
4th and 3. And
Panthers are going to let the clock run down a little bit. Keep Triopia from getting the ball, I guess. And then will they call the timeout? It appears they will. Well, they're waiting over on the sidelines. 15 seconds left. The game clock is at what? I can't see it there.
12, 11, 10. Yeah, they.
Oh, it's at no,
play clock's
not,
at 3, 2, 1.
Now they'll call the timeout with 6 seconds left, and the Panthers with their 3rd timeout. They'll face a 4th and goal from the 3 when we come back after this.
To get back to normal, Midwest Snowy would like to take this opportunity to thank our loyal customers for all of your support during these challenging times. As snowy season approaches, we look forward to seeing you at our new Midwest Snowy mobile concession stand. To find out where you can create your own Snowy, please check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Midwest Snowy to stay updated on our schedule. With over 30 delicious flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Naturals line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring, the combinations are endless. If you have an event, fundraiser, or private party you want us to join, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. That's 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer.
6 seconds left in the half. Panthers lead at 8-6. Triopia will kick off in the second half, if you're wondering. It's a 4th down and goal to go from the 3-yard line. Let's see what the Panthers have planned here. Coach Ray had time to call the timeout. Full house backfield. Waddell the quarterback. Triopia with a 4-man front. Everybody bunched up in the box. Waddell under center. Marks out the signals. Hands the ball. Nope, going to keep it himself. Pass across the middle. Ball bounces off the defender's back. He had no idea where the ball was at. So the Panthers come up short with 1 second left. Triopia's defense has held, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Triopia from the 3-yard line with 1 second left. So you would expect them to take a knee. Triopia's got to be very pleased. They are just down by 2, 8-6, as we're getting ready to go to halftime here. Triopia has played a super game. Camp Point Central playing a little short today, but a quarterback injury there has put Brody Waddell in at quarterback, and he has made the best of what he could do there. Panthers actually started that series on their own 20, so they got 77 of those yards, but that's it. Triopia takes a knee. The clock runs out. We're at halftime. Dandy ball game here at Camp Point Central. It's Camp Point Central 8. Triopia's Trojans 6 at halftime. We have reached the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communication in Pittsfield with phones and accessories, personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson, 285-5400 for Carnes Communication.
Nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Welcome back at halftime. An 8-6 Panther lead over Triopia in a dandy ball game here in the first half. It was Brandon Rossmiller taking it in from 1 yard out. The Panthers started on their own 26-yard line. They took 11 plays in 4 minutes to travel 74 yards for the touchdown. The two-point conversion after a penalty saw Waddell run it in from 2, and it was 8-0 Panthers. That's how we would end the first quarter before Triopia would get a fumble at the Panther 46-yard line, and it would be completed by Caden Moore running it in from 9 yards out. That was the 10th play of the series. 46 yards they traveled. Moore took it in from 9 yards out. The two-point conversion pass was no good, and our halftime score is 8-6. Triopia in the first half has 5 first downs. The Panthers with 9 first downs in the first half. Penalties, Panthers with 1 penalty for 5 yards. Triopia 6 penalties for 40 yards. Panthers were led in rushing by Sterling Stotts, 51 yards on 7 carries, 10 yards for Rossmiller in the first half on 4 carries, 17 yards for Brody Waddell, who had to come in at quarterback for Eiler after he hurt a knee on 5 carries, 1 carry for Garrett Williams of 4 yards, and 12 yards for Lemansky in 4 carries. Passing, 2 of 3 for Myler on the day for 14 yards. Receiving, 7 yards for Waddell and 7 yards for Brandon Rossmiller. It's an 8-6 ball game at halftime on the Trash Queen scoreboard on the Kearns Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. We'll take a break. John's got more coming your way after these.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teams enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you. Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
And welcome back on the Currents Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Currents Communication, your local U.S. Cellular location in Pittsfield, has the phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield or call 285-5400 for Currents Communications. Here at halftime, it's the Camp Point Central Panthers 8 and the Triopia Meridosha Chambersburg, Virginia Trojans 6. And there's a reason we don't say Triopia Meridosha Chambersburg, Virginia very often, because if we did more than 3 or 4 times, the game would be over. But we're glad that they're all together now and playing football, and it's a great game here at halftime. And let's tell you about Illini Express. Illini Express is here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. It's 8 to 6 here at halftime, and what we're going to do is take another timeout, and we'll be back to tell you more after these.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Great Rivers Bank is your hometown full-service bank that offers highly competitive products you need to check out. Located in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield, you won't have to go far for the best banking between the rivers. Whether you want to make your money grow or plant a seed for the future, we can help you find the best financial path. Look for us online or call 217-335-2393 to find out about our special rates that will keep you liquid in 2019. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Have confidence that what you are putting in your engine is not only going to get you there, but take you further. When you choose FS, you can be confident you are maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Well, want to shout out to Paul and Pam Miller. You might be in a beautiful place, but we are too. It's really nice here today at Camp Point Central. A little windy. Thought they released the carrier pigeons there for a minute. Did you see those birds come out of the stands?
I did not.
8-6 ball game Each team scored in a quarter. Camp Point Central got the early lead on a long drive that they started on their own 26, and Ross Miller capped it off with a 1-yard run. But, boy, Ross Miller's really been kind of captivated today. He's got 10 yards on 4 carries. This is a young man, probably 2,800 yards rushing in his career. And we were concerned he wasn't going to get that play in more football, so we're glad to see him out here. But Sterling Stotts, the little junior fullback, 51 yards. They've gotten 63 yards out of the fullback position today. On the other side, Moore's really done a nice job for Triopia from his fullback position, 49 yards on 11 carries on the day. Triopia hadn't passed the ball. We didn't really expect them to.
Only if they have to.
They might in the second half, but right now they're going to kick the ball off to Camp Point Central. And Central's dealing with some injury bugs right now. As you know, you've got some people who are missing. In Roman Adcock, I don't think he's been back in.
I don't believe he's come back.
How about a big shout out here? Brody Waddell's brother Tristan, watching from Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana. Thank you for your service. We appreciate that so much, and we'll let everybody know up here in the press box that Tristan is watching his brother Brody, and we couldn't ask for anything more than what you're doing for all of us. We thank you and all the people in the military for your service, whether you're retired military or you're active right now. We've got a nephew that's still active in the military away from his family, and praying for all of you. And we ask everybody to do that. It is the Carnes Communication halftime show, your local cellular location in Pittsfield, accessories and phones, 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. And Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. If your business or organization needs custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and jackets, Geared Up has the gear for you. Call them at 217-473-6290 or go to WeGearYouUp.com for more information. We'll take a break. Get ready for the second half on Central Illinois Sports. 8-6, Panthers over the Trojans. More comes your way after these.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopia and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new all-star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened and porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Well, welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. An 8-6 Panther lead over the Trojans. But, boy, what a first half of football we've experienced today. Bob Ray's telling people, we'll tell you, too, Major League Baseball today, a 3-2 Yankee lead in the bottom of the fifth at Yankee Stadium. The Royals trail the Rangers in Kansas City in the fourth inning, 4-0. The Cubs with a 2-1 lead over Pittsburgh, looking for their first win of the season in the second inning. Cardinals will have first pitch with Adam Wainwright today at 3:10. They'll take on the Reds in Cincinnati. Bottom of the sixth, Detroit over Cleveland 2-1. Baltimore leads the Red Sox 3-2. They've won the first two games of that series. That's in the top of the seventh. The Braves at Philadelphia at 3:05. Houston at the Athletics at 3:07. 5:10 start for Tampa Bay at Miami. Minnesota's at the Brewers at 6:10. The Dodgers at Colorado at 7:10 tonight, and the Diamondbacks at the Padres at 7:40. 8:07 for the White Sox at the Angels. 8:10 the Giants at the Mariners, and the Mets and the Nationals still COVID postponed. That in Major League Baseball. Final Four basketball going on today too, right, John?
I believe so.
And we can tell you that my scoreboard does not do what I want it to do. Gonzaga and UCLA at 7:34 tonight. 4:14 start for Baylor and Houston. I've got Baylor.
The Battle of Texas.
I've got Baylor and Gonzaga in the finals, and I don't think anybody's beating the Zags. What do you think?
I don't know. UCLA. I didn't think UCLA. I mean, they played in the first four. They weren't really expected to make it where they are. So who knows? But I liked what the coach from UCLA said the other day when he said, just throwing out there, I didn't come to be the coach at UCLA to be an underdog.
That's right.
So,
That's right. UCLA, back in my days, they led it all the time. One of the toughest teams around. Well, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but our friends at Dot Foods have great career opportunities available right now. They're looking for 100 people for positions in their warehouses in Mount Sterling. And if you want to talk about a great team, the Dot team is it. The company's been part of the community for over 60 years, had a pay increase, and they start in the warehouse earning up to $22.35 an hour. On top of that, they have great benefits, paid vacations, profit sharing, 401k match, and a lot more. Check them out at Dot Foods.
Looks
on
like
the web.
Eilers is going to be done for the day as he came back out with ice on the knee and no pads.
No pads, and he's also their kicker, so they're going to have to come up with a different kicker. Adcock also was out, but where's he at right now? We look for 54. So no Eiler.
I believe he's right here. Yeah, he's still got his helmet pads on.
Okay.
He's walking around.
Looks like he's bouncing around. So Eiler, without his pads on, looks like he's done for the day. Let's hope and pray his injury's not too bad. Well, the Panthers will get the kickoff, and the Trojans have elected to kick off from the north end, and the wind is blowing, kind of swirling back to the east a little bit.
For a while it was.
Let's get their kicker's name, John. Once again, it's Ben Donbacher. He kicked off on their touchdown also. Yep. Panthers have a single back now. And the kickoff will be an onside kick, and the ball's not going to travel far enough to be legal, and the Panthers fall on it at the 9-yard line, or at the 49-yard line. It only went 9 yards, falling on the ball, I think.
It was very close to hopping across that line, and that's why he went on ahead and picked it up.
Well, that's smart, but the other team can't touch it, or it's a penalty anyway.
Absolutely.
So it's a 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Triopia 49-yard line. Camp Point Central came out in the no huddle to get their touchdown with a different quarterback in Waddell. You would not expect that to happen now. Offset I formation with a single wing now. They'll give the ball second man through. That man's still on his feet. He'll be brought down at the 47-yard line. Looked like Trevor Bonk, was it not?
It was Bonk.
Bonk gains 2 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 8.
And now Bonk is out.
Yep, Bonk comes out. Waddell back in. Also Dominic Williams comes into the ball game.
Waddell running quarterback now, of course.
Yep, Waddell's the quarterback, so they go with the single wing and the offset eye. Pretty much identical offenses for the two teams right now. Give the ball to Rossmiller on the left side, fighting for some yardage. Across 45, and Rossmiller has the ball come loose, but they say he was down. Triopia will not get the ball there. The ball down on the 43-yard line. He'll gain 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
The whistle was late, but the ball came out. He had been laying on the ground for a few seconds when the ball came out.
Whistles mean nothing if the ball hits the ground. That's the biggie there. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Rossmiller having trouble getting loose here, and Triopia doing a nice job tackling today. Triopia played a barn burner against Minden, who's undefeated. Panthers will play them in a couple of weeks. Minden Unity, that is. Battle of the North right here. With the ball across the middle, stood up, not going to get even close to enough. Rossmiller's going to gain 1 yard on the play. Down to the 42-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and 3, and the Panthers have a decision to make on a 4th and 3 in Triopia territory, but down to the 42-yard line. 10 minutes, 40 seconds, almost all the third quarter left.
I'd hard count them first because they've jumped off twice.
Let's see what happens here, John. Good idea. If you're a Panther. Start a man in motion. Rossmiller will return, and that's where the Panthers have drawn them off before. Now Coach Ray calls a different offensive play. The play clock down to 5. 4. Now they're going to call timeout, are the Panthers. With 10:17 left in the third quarter, it's going to be a 4th and 3 for the Panthers. When we come back, they lead it 8-6.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote.
Panthers get a good hike from center. Waddell with the ball on a short kick. And it's going to roll for the Panthers, and the Triopia is going to get the ball on about the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. So the Panthers offense did nothing on that series, and they had to punt. And Triopia, who had the momentum going into the half, will have the ball at the 10-10 mark of the third quarter with 81 yards to go for the lead.
Jack, as you pointed out, Eilers is also their kicker and punter, so
yep,
complicates a lot of things, doesn't it?
Yep, you're playing a little short today and got a couple injuries, so you got to adjust. But Triopia's not going to feel sorry for you. They're looking for the win. Mueller under center with Moore and Kanaski and Walker in the backfield in the single wing formation. They'll give the ball in the deep part. I think that's Walker with it or Moore. Let's see. That's Walker. He's going to get the ball across the 20, out to the 23-yard line, give him a gain of 4 to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Walker on the carry that time. Walker's got 14 yards on 6 carries. Triopia with 5 first downs. Make it 6 with the touchdown. Ball on the 23-yard line. Under 10 minutes left third quarter. A lot of ball game left. An 8-6 contest. Defense usually wins games. The better defensive team will win this one today, I do believe. Mueller hands the ball off to Moore. First man through. He stands up, stretches out, across the 25, out to about the 27-yard line. Gains a big extra yard on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. Adcock in on the tackle, and that's important because that means he's returned to the game after an injury. Moore gains 4 on the play. He's over 50 yards on the day with 53. It's a 3rd down and 2. Triopia territory at the 27-yard line. Third quarter action, 8-6 Panthers. Mueller, the sophomore, gives the ball to the fullback across the middle. He's got the first down and more. As Moore gets the ball out to the 31-yard line, he'll pick up 4, needed 2, and another set of downs for Triopia. Their 7th first down. Moore's going to pick up 4 on the play. He's got 57 yards now. Ball resting just outside the 30-yard line. Did get a great spot on that, out to the 31. Field looks fantastic. Just starting to turn green, whereas usually it's starting to turn brown during football season. 8:30 left in the third quarter. Mueller under center again. Gives the ball to Kanaski on the left side. He's going to be stacked up on a loss as he'll be taken back at the 30-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd and 11 as Kanaski had no place to go that time. Loses a yard.
Defense read the play, and
did you see who was in on the tackle that time?
I did not.
Alford and Rossmiller, said Bob Ray. Thank you, Bob. He sure married into a great family, you know. It took a lot of years for him to get that straightened out, but used to teach with a great girl over at Southeastern years ago, too. Bob Ray. Glad to be joining him today in the press box. Give the ball to Moore across the middle, stacked up there after a short gain. He's going to gain 1 on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. And the interior of the Panthers defense is doing a good job right now. But they have got their job cut out for them again. Adcock in on the tackle again, so good thing Adcock found the healing at halftime there. Eiler will not be back in the game as he's in street clothes on the sidelines with ice on the knee. I know he was injured last year during the season also. 4-man front for the Panthers, playing at 4-4. Mueller needs 10 yards for the first down, a short 10. He fakes the ball loose on the ground, and Mueller has to fall on it right on the 30-yard line. Was able to take care of it there, a loss of a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 11.
Just didn't get a clean handoff that time, went to hand it off, and the ball kind of got knocked away instead of handed off.
Sometimes those backs will set that quarterback up for failure, will they not?
There's going to be a penalty on the play, too.
Blocking below the waist, and I would think the Panthers will turn that down.
I was going to say, I would say no thank you.
I think it's a 10 or maybe a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to be a 4th down and 11 from just inside the 30-yard line with 7 minutes left in the third quarter of play. Triopia in punt formation. Stanberry back to punt again. He's done a nice job for them today. Single back. He will get it away, kind of kicks it away from everybody. Ball lands on the 50 and then takes a central bounce. And the Panthers will get it right on the 48-yard line of Triopia. About the same place they got it the last time, but the Panthers offense didn't go anywhere the last time. 6:44 left third quarter. I will tell you this, I've seen Brandon Rossmiller a lot in his career. And one thing I know is if you keep giving him the ball, he'll find an opening eventually and get a long run or two. He didn't get 2,800 yards by getting 10 in a game. He's got 15 right now and 6 carries. Stotts has really done a nice job. They've established that fullback in Lemansky also. Offset I formation, actually a single wing right now. Quarterback Waddell gives it to the first man through. That Stotts spins, loses the ball, and then pounces on it again. Stotts, I think, got it back, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
And he is lucky that he got it back that time. It's going to be a 2nd down and 8, and the Panthers are having trouble keeping care of the ball. And I'd say Triopia is tackling that football, would you not?
As much trouble as they've had holding on to it, I would think that's probably the issue. Yeah.
Panthers are well known for doing that. They can strip people a lot of times, but Triopia doing a nice job. And Coach Brockhouse, in his second year, I do believe, as the head coach, with Rich Thompson as his assistant. Rich moved over to the basketball squad. Doing a good job for Triopia. Ball on the 46, 2nd and 8. Pitch the ball outside. That's Williams. Beats one man, takes it down the sidelines, scoots down there, and he's got the first down and more as he takes the ball down to the 30-yard line. A 16-yard lead, or run, I should say, by Dominic Williams. 16 yards and a first down for the Panthers, and Williams was just the man the doctor ordered. Those Williams twins, we saw them as freshmen. They had that scat back speed, and this Panther squad works on speed all the time. Some 30 young people that can break a 5.0 in the 40, John, in this school system right now. That's amazing.
It is.
Slot back on the left side. is Alex Mace. They give the ball across the middle, stacked up there, no gain on the play, has no place for Rossmiller to go that time. Take the ball with no gain, no loss in the play. It's going to bring up a second down and 10.
Rossmiller heads back to the huddle, kind of shaking his head that time.
Yep. Got a lot of young guys up there blocking. He's used to having a lot of veterans there. And, you know, the handoffs are going to be a little bit different with a different quarterback, too. But you've got to adjust. 5 minutes left, third quarter. 8-6 ball game. About what the Minden and Triopia game was an 8-6 game, was it not? Double wing formation now. Man in motion is Rossmiller. Second man through is Rossmiller. Gets a gain on the play down to about the 26-yard line. He'll gain 4 on the play. Bring up a third down and 6. Four-yard gains are the biggest Rossmiller's had on the day. 4:30 and counting left third quarter. Panthers are trying to adjust to a lot of different things. Here comes Garrett Williams into the game with the play.
Even on that run, though, he was really probably a man away from breaking a big run.
Which tells you Triopia's doing a nice job.
Oh, yeah.
26-yard line. Third down, 6 yards to go. 4-down territory. Just over 4 minutes left third quarter. Panthers trying to add to a 2-point lead. They fumble the ball as Waddell fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. People fighting for it. Triopia says they've got it, but, you know, both teams pointing. Let's see who's got it. And it is Triopia ball. Waddell had trouble with the handoff and a fumble. The third turnover of the ball game against the Panthers. It's going to give the ball to Triopia. And the ball setting on the 29-yard line of Triopia. 1st and 10. 3:53 left third quarter. See if Triopia can establish some offense now. That last series before the half, they were moving the ball down the field. Triopia with the football. 1st and 10 from their own 29. 3:53 left third quarter. Mueller hands it off. Second man through. That man's got running room in Walker. Still on his feet all the way out to the 41-yard line. Gains 12 on the play, and it brings up another set of downs for Triopia. Their 8th first down of the ball game, and Walker now with 26 yards, almost doubled his carries on that one carry. Ball out to the 41. Triopia with some momentum. Somebody threw something over to the sidelines, and it didn't get very far out. WGM, KHQA, both here taking film today. You'll be able to catch those highlights at 10:20 or so tonight. Chris Duro will have you lots of stuff. Single wing formation. Mueller doing a nice job. Deep handoff to Walker. Head of steam. Not going to gain much on the play that time. Looks like no gain, no loss on the play, and it'll bring up a second down and 10. As Walker just couldn't find running room that time. Nice job by Adcock, filling in also on the backside. Williams, also Waddell. Panthers defense being called by Coach Dixon. The head coach is the defensive coordinator. Coach Ray is the offensive coordinator. 2:40 left third quarter. 8-6 Panthers. Triopia trying to change that. Hand the ball. Second man through. That's around the corner is Kanowski. He's got all kinds of running room. Turns the corner over the 45 down to the 43-yard line. And Kanowski picks up big yardage. 9 plus 7 would be 16 yards on the play. And a 1st and 10 in Panther territory.
Really came around the end with a head of steam that time, had blockers in front of him.
Well, they got everything spread out that time. That really made a difference, didn't it? Both teams with 10 first downs now. 2:15 left third quarter. Triopia in Panther territory at the 44. Mueller, the sophomore quarterback, under center. Gives the ball to Moore. First man through. Got some running room. Still on his feet. Driving across the middle. Nice job by Moore out to about the 37, call it the 38-yard line. He'll gain 5 on the play. And it'll be second down, 5 yards to go. Moore now with his 15th carry of the day, 63 yards on the day. 1:45 and counting left third quarter. You know, when you keep the ball on the ground, it moves quickly on both sides, and that's what both these teams do.
1:35 to go in the quarter here.
Yep. Mueller, the quarterback, man in motion. He hands the ball to that man on the left-hand side, trying to cut back across the field down to about the 33. Carrying the ball that time is Braden Booth. Booth gets the ball down to the 33-yard line, gain of 5 and a first down. Big carry for Booth that time. His first carry of the day, another first down. 33-yard line, 1st and 10, 1:10 and counting, left in the third quarter. Panthers clinging on to a 2-point lead. Mueller and company trying to do something about it. Moore with the ball across the middle. He's going to be stood up there by Adcock and company. He will gain a yard on the play. Will Moore get it down to the 32, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Moore with 16 carries on the day now, but they've established that quarter or that fullback, and that makes all the difference when you're running the wing formation because you start getting those slot men in some open territory. That's what Kanaski was able to do 3 or 4 plays ago. Panthers defense kind of bunch it up there. Triopia could open something up with something out wide. They give the ball deep in the backfield. That's to Walker. Gets the ball down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 2 brings up a 3rd and 7. Ross Miller and Adcock over and over again in on the tackles, are they not?
Well, yeah, they keep running the ball right there in the middle, and those are the guys going to be there to get it. But they're doing a good job of shedding their blocker to get there.
We'll run out of time after 3 quarters. An 8-6 lead for the Panthers over Triopia. But Triopia knocking on the door as we head to the 4th quarter.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
Lipcomb and Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron at 217-430-4516. Brett at 242-2703. And Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. And our buddy Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. See Damon or call him at 285-4404. 4th quarter underway, 8-6 ball game. Panthers clinging to a 2-point lead, but it is a tight one, and Triopia in the territory they want to be in, right at the 30-yard line, facing a 3rd and 7 with 12 minutes left on the clock.
When did Triopia get the ball in the 3rd quarter there, Jack?
With 3:57 left in the 3rd.
Okay, so they've
kept the ball for about 4 minutes. Possession time, neither team's had great possession time as the defenses have held. Special teams, maybe a little bit better punting by Triopia.
But the turnovers have really hurt the Panthers today.
With 3 turnovers on the day. I don't think Triopia's turned it over at all. They've got more penalties, 40 yards in penalties. Triopia facing a 3rd and 7 from the 30 of the Panthers. Give the ball to Moore, first man through. He's going to be stacked up after a 1-yard gain.
Kind of lost footing there as he was kind of going down as he got tackled there already.
Mason on the tackle along with others. Looks like we also see Ross Miller filling in there. Ross Miller playing the linebacker spot, the captain of the defense, trying to employ his guys to get a stop. Triopia needs this 6 yards for the first down to keep things rolling with 11:30 left. Play comes from the sidelines. Quarterback Mueller, just a sophomore. What a job by Jake Mueller, the 5'10", 140-pounder.
Will we see our first pass of the day?
Nope.
We will not.
Give the ball second man through. That's Walker stacked up, short of the first down, and the Panthers defense has held. Cordell Walker gets the ball down to about the 27-yard line, gains a couple on the play, but that will leave a 1st and 10 for the Panthers And their defense, that was a big series. Now their offense has got to have a little ball control because their defense has got to be tired. Wallace in on the tackle, they say.
Awful lot of those guys playing both sides today,
both teams. Yeah,
both
teams. A lot of both ways. Panthers have had the luxury in the past of not having to do that. Waddell doing a good job at quarterback. He had a fumble the last time. They need to take care of the football. They'll go back to the double wing formation. Waddell, who's usually that left wing or playing quarterback, gives the ball. First man through, fullback. Stacked up, that's Stotts. He'll get the ball to the 29, gain of 2, brings up a 2nd and 8. Clock ticks down to the 11-minute mark and counting. Stotts now with 9 carries for 57 yards on the day. 10 first downs for each team.
Stotts comes off.
Triopia has not passed the ball today. So we're going to think that Lemansky is in at fullback at this point. Rossmiller on the right wing. Waddell under center. Hands the ball across the middle. I think that's Lemansky. He'll get the ball out to the 31-yard line possibly.
Third down, 7.
Going to be a third down and a long 6th. Give him 2 yards on the play. What were you going to say, John?
That was what I was going to say. Give him 2 yards on there.
Gets it out outside the 31-yard line, so a 3rd and long here for the Panthers with 10 minutes left in the regulation of this game. Stotts back in. Waddell brings the play in from the sidelines. Not 4-down territory here, so the Panthers need a big one, but I don't see them going to the air with the backup quarterback. Never know, though. Waddell under center, man in motion. They give the ball to Rossmiller. He's going to be stacked up after a 1-yard gain out to the 32. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5, and it's going to be punt time for the Panthers. Waddell punted the last time. Let's see if he will again. And looking at the flag, the wind's kind of blowing in his face right now.
Yeah.
Post comes off the field. They'll teach him how to punt. He gets that big leg into it. He might kick it out of the stadium. 9:15 and counting. Panthers will let the clock run down a little bit more. Need a good hike from center. Waddell gets a high one and goes up and gets it. And the punt is blocked, and the ball comes down, and that's going to give Triopia tremendous field position at the 34-yard line of Camp Point Central as one of the Triopia Trojans got in there on the blocked punt, partially blocked. 1st and 10 for Triopia, but just 34 yards to go now at the 9:03 mark. That's big. Waddell had to jump up to get that ball, so it took him extra time. Made a nice athletic play, but before he could get the kickoff, one of the big paws of Garrett Bell got a hand on that one and made the difference. Just over 9 minutes left. 8-6 Panthers, but Triopia looking for the lead. Give the ball, 2nd man through. Across the outside is that, I believe,
Tackled by Bog.
Kanaski?
Ball carrier 21.
Yep, Kanaski with the carry. Gets the ball to the 28-yard line. Give him a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Kanaski's had a couple big runs in his last couple of carries, 33 yards on 7 carries today. Starting to get some of that open on the outside. Inside the 30, call it the 28. Mueller under center. Hands the ball in a double handoff across the middle, a little reverse play. Going to come all the way down to the 20-yard line. The ball carrier.
It's Kanaski again.
Kanaski comes around in a double handoff. He's going to pick up the 1st down to the 20, picks up 8 on the play, and another set of downs.
Trojans 1st and 10 at the 21.
It was kind of a counter play, wasn't it?
Well, yep, they run that double handoff counter. That's an old Don Kemp play from years gone by. Always has worked. Why wouldn't it now? From the 20, Mueller gives the ball to Moore. Moore inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Gain of 3 brings up a 2nd down and 7. Moore now with 67 yards on 17 carries. Panthers defense has had to hold a lot of times. Now coming off the field.
Just have an equipment problem maybe. He's not hurt.
Is Stotts.
And then he heads back on.
Hope they didn't trade mouthpieces, huh? This season. Not a time for that. 2nd down Short 5, long 6 from the 16, they say.
Now stats will come
7:40
off that he was sent off by the referee, so
Yep.
I don't know if he's having a equipment problem or what, but
Now they'll start the clock. Mueller under center. Triopia trying to run the offense. They have no turnovers on the day. Give the ball inside to Moore. Across the 15, down to the 14. Give him a gain of 2. Brings up a third down to about 4. So Moore gets another couple of yards on the play. 18 carries for him. He's been the workhorse today.
kind of a short 4.
Adcock in. Yep, it's sometimes they're short 4s, sometimes they're long, but it's 4 down territory. Mueller brings it in from the sidelines. Triopia trying to pull the upset here and get back into the running in the North Division of the WIVC. Trouble in the middle there, and that ball, Moore does not get back to the line of scrimmage, or if he does, just barely, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Waddell in on the tackle. Big play that time. Looked like Triopia had a little trouble on the handoff that time.
I'd say lost just a little because it might have become a full 4 now.
6:30 left. 4th down and 4. This could be the ball game right here. At least for Triopia having an opportunity at this point. Panthers' offense has really had trouble getting going after Eiler with the knee injury in the first half. Big play here, 4th and 4. Will you go for the long count first of all, hard count? Nope, they give the ball to Walker across the middle. He's going to be stacked up, and he will not get the first down. Defense by the Panthers, Rossmiller, Adcock. Post in there on the play, and the Panthers have held again. 2 yards on the play. Ball's going to be on, what, the 16 or 17-yard line, John?
I believe the ball will be on
14.
the 14 or even the 13.
Yeah, Panthers have got to take care of it here. With 6:08 left in the contest, Triopia with all 3 of their timeouts left.
Triopia got the ball with very short field there on their last set of plays and was just not able to
Tell you what,
move it very far.
Defense has been the name of the game. Waddell in relief of Eiler, injured there at the quarterback. They give the ball second man through across the middle, bunched up there. That's Williams, Garrett Williams. He'll get the ball out to the 15. He'll gain a yard on the play, call it a 2nd and 9 with 5:50 left.
If you look at the box there, it looks like he had to get about 2, didn't he?
Yep, gained a couple on the play. If you look at the box, I agree, John.
But
I've been having trouble getting the box and where the ball's set and everything coming together in the last couple of games. The officials usually line them up, but it just looks like it's 2 yards there, but he's just on the 15-yard line. Waddell pulls up the sleeves. Man in motion. They give the ball to Rossmiller, trying to turn the corner. Still on his feet. Bounces outside.
Had a knee go down right about the 15.
Slow to get up.
Maybe give him 1.
Well, Rossmiller's slow to get up right now. That could be another tough one. Rossmiller says, I'm okay, but he'll have to come off the side after picking up a yard on the play. That's a big loss there, especially on the defensive side, because Rossmiller's been controlling the defense.
He ran off on his own power, but he came down right after.
So the Panthers playing short and with 3 or 4 key injuries today, trying to pick something up here. Waddell brings it over from the sidelines. He said, Coach Ray, what do you got, an idea? And he says, yeah, we need about 3 transfers at about $240 apiece. Wide out. Williams, Dominic Williams wide out. Mace also wide out. Waddell going to keep it himself. Turn the corner, gets it out to about the 18-yard line. Call it to 17. It'll be a 4th and 6 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds and counting left, and it's going to be punt time for the Panthers.
It'll be about 4 minutes to go by the time they punt it, or pretty close to that. I'd guess they're going to let most of it run off if they can.
Waddell needs a good hike from center. Last one was partially blocked, don't forget. Waddell said, give me a good hike. He gets a good one this time. Almost blocked again, maybe got a hand on it again. That man's coming from nowhere. Ball's going to come out to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Triopia. Short field again with 4:05 left. 4:05 left in the contest in regulation. I don't think Triopia's got a field goal kicker, so they're going to have to cross the plane of the end zone. Adcock back in, but where is Ross Miller, John? Do you see him on the sidelines?
He and the trainer are chatting right now.
Probably saying, leave me alone. I'm ready to go in. This is big because Ross Miller's one of their main tacklers. Triopia with the football. Mueller gives the ball to Moore across the middle. Got some running room.
Moore on a carry.
Carries it down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Trevor Bonk on the stop.
Bonk in on the tackle.
Second down, 3. Trojans.
76 yards for Moore now on 19 carries. Triopia's knocked on the door numerous times. Now they need to get the maturity. They're a young team. Very, very young team. Most of their key players here, other than Mush, are underclassmen, along with Garrett Bell and some others. Mueller, the sophomore, gives the ball to Walker outside. Going to be brought down on a short gain. What a job by the defense that time. Down to the 29. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. It's really about a 3rd and 3. 1 yard gain for Walker on the play. He's got 31 yards on 11 carries. 3:10 left. Triopia with 3 timeouts. We're going to be down under 3 minutes. They trail 8-6 here on Central Illinois Sports. An exciting football action in the WIVC North. Mueller, the quarterback. Single wing formation. Give the ball to Moore across the middle. Carries people out across the 25, and the ball loose. And Triopia still got the ball. Down to the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 7 and another first down for Triopia. Their 11th of the day.
The Central Panther had the ball at the end there, but must have ruled him down.
Yep. Walker picked up another 7 on the play. He's got 83 yards on the day. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. 22 hard yards to go. They give the ball, no. They give it to Walker around the outside. Turns the corner and brought down there inbound, so the clock will keep going. Inside the 20. Down to about the 17, call it the 18-yard line. 4-yard gain, second down and 4. As Walker picks it up. Alford with the tackle, they say that time. 2 minutes left in this one in regulation. 8-6 ball game. This drive will determine this contest. Mueller under center. Hands the ball to Moore. Moore got some running room. Close to the first down. I think he's got the first down.
Oh, yeah.
Moore gets it down to the 14, gains 4. He needed 6.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't get it, so it's 3rd down and 1.
If you looked at, like, I haven't felt like anybody got very great spots today.
Okay. Down to the 14. 3rd and 1. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Triopia not calling a timeout. I'm surprised.
They don't want to give Central any time.
Keeping the ball himself is Mueller. He's got the first down and more. He's going to gain a couple on the play. And it'll be another set of downs for the Trojans, 1st and 10. They pick up their 12th of the day, first down that is. Mueller picks up 2. He's a positive 1 yard on the day. Ball at the 9. Goal to go. 1st and goal from the 9. 1:05 and counting left. Mueller under center. Hands the ball, first man through. That's Moore. Remember, Moore had a 9-yard run for a touchdown his last time. Gets it down to the 6. Second down, goal to go from the 6 with 50 seconds. Triopia finally calls a timeout with 47 seconds left. 2nd and goal from the 6. Trailing 8-6. Triopia trying to get the lead. Back with more after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people. Member FDIC.
6 yards from the lead are the Triopia Trojans with 47.9 seconds left. 2nd and goal Fourth quarter action, 8-6 Panthers. Panthers scored their only touchdown in the first quarter, and a penalty, if you remember, gave them a chance at a second chance on the two-point conversion. Waddell was able to do that. Panthers fighting through some injuries and some other things today, whereas Triopia at full strength, and they look like they've got the momentum. Moore on the day has carried it 21 times for 87 yards, 35 for Walker, but Kanaski's got 41, most in the second half. And when he's come from that wing formation, or that wing, he's got some big yards in the last couple of carries. Let's see what happens here. Is Rossmiller still on the sidelines, John? They give the ball first man through. Head of steam, Walker. Close to the end zone.
No signal.
No signal. They kill the clock. Triopia with a timeout. They did not get in. Walker gets the ball down to the 1 yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1 from the 1 yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1. Walker picked up 5 on the play. People thinking they had the touchdown, but they did not. Answer me, though. Is Rossmiller on the sidelines or on the field?
I don't see Rossmiller on the sideline.
Okay.
That's why I'm assuming he's on the field, but I was looking around to make sure that he wasn't.
Well, there's not many guys on the
else.
sideline, so we ought to be able to find him. 42 seconds left. 3rd down, goal to go from the 1. Triopia.
He's on the field. That's what I was looking for, is to find him on the field.
There you go. A lot of things can happen here, but you got to take care of the ball, and Mueller's done a nice job of that. Moore's been hard to bring down for less than a yard, and I don't think Triopia messes around here. I think they go back to their fullback.
It's a long yard, though.
Yep. 3rd and goal.
Probably almost 2.
Panthers know what they've got to do. Trojans know what they've got to do. The ball game on the line right here on this play. Mueller under center. Keeps it himself. Tries to carry it into the end zone. Touchdown, Triopia. Jake Mueller carries it in from 1 yard out for the touchdown. And the Trojans take the lead with 38.8 seconds left in the contest. First lead of the day comes from Jake Mueller's 1 yard run. The quarterback now has 2 yards in the day, none bigger than that one. And it becomes a 12-8 ball game, and the conversion really is important here because you could be up by 6, but the Panthers have got to figure out a way to score. Mueller, the quarterback, hands it off on the outside, fighting in, ball comes loose. So the play for the point after, ball still loose. And
I think Triopia dove on it.
If they did, they'll get the extra point.
And that's what they signaled.
Triopia fell on it for the extra point conversion on the fumble. They lead it by a 14-8 count. Timeout. Back with more after these.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed, both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there, so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Triopia's first lead of the day comes with 38.8 seconds left. They'll kick off now. And that will be Dombacher kicking off for the 3rd time today from his own 40 in the south end of the field. Panthers have 1 man deep in Williams. A lot of short men up there too spread out. Hoping to get a good return here because they need basically a miracle at this time if they're going to come back in this one. The kick is a line drive across the middle, falling on by 1 man. Then another man picks it up on the outside, still with the ball, trying to get out of bounds, and he does at the 33-yard line. Call it the 34-yard line. First and 10 from the 35-yard line.
33.7 seconds to go.
33.7 seconds left and 65 yards to go.
3 timeouts?
With your backup quarterback.
2 timeouts.
Triopia's defense trying to seal the deal. Waddell, the quarterback, starts a man in motion, fakes it back to pass. Ball is tipped. Ball still tipped. Almost taken by Moore, but it is incomplete. On only the first pass of the day by Waddell, Eilert, before he went out with the injury, was 2 for 3 with 14 yards. Garrett Bell, I'll tell you what, he gets that big paw up there and he makes a difference, does he not?
For sure.
Where's the number 42? And he's been a handful. He's blocked a punt, partially blocked a punt, given Triopia some good field position, and now they've got the 14-8 lead. 27.6 seconds left. Waddell back to pass. Nope, gives the ball across the middle. It's going to be stacked up, and the Panthers will have to call a timeout. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Second timeout of the half.
It'll be a second or third down and 8.
Yeah, you can keep it.
We're going to keep it right here.
That's
John.
fine.
Yep, we're going to keep it right here. No reason to go anywhere on this one. Who was the ball carrier that time? Did we see? Was Stotts?
Stotts was the ball
Okay.
carrier.
He's got 59 yards today on 11 carries. Leads the way. But Triopia's really shut Brandon Rossmiller down today. They saw something in a defensive alignment that's really made a difference. Panthers will be back in action next week on Friday night against Beardstown. We'll travel to Beardstown to bring you that contest. Charlie Hall and Company will have the homecoming game, New Berlin and Pittsfield.
April 9th, 7 o'clock kick at Beardstown High School.
14-8, the lead for Triopia.
On April 16th.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Just one timeout left for the Panthers. Waddell under center. Fake the ball to Rossmiller. Now roll to the right does Waddell. He'll put it under his wing and get it out to the 37-yard line. No gain, no loss, and the Panthers will call their last timeout.
I understand he didn't see much open downfield, but he almost had to stay committed to the pass there.
Yeah. Well, he's not the quarterback.
Oh, no, I understand. Absolutely.
He's a wingback playing quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
When you get a guy out on an injury like a quarterback and you're playing short anyway, it makes all the difference. Just 2, 4, 6, 7 guys on the sidelines and one in street clothes now. You know, they came into this game with 19 players available. Isaac Ginnenbacher, who is their backup quarterback, has a broken hand. He is trying to get back before the season ends. 4th down and 8, 15 seconds left. Remember those plays you had in PE class where you kept pitching the ball and pitching the ball? You got to have one of those right now. No timeouts left. A long way to go. 63 yards. Waddell under center. Triopia needs one more defensive stop. Back to pass, across the middle. Ball is intercepted. That will seal the deal. The man in on the interception that time. Looks like Isaac Struby was the man in on the interception.
Yep.
The 4th turnover of the ball game for the Panthers, and that was the difference in this one. What a ball game. 14-8. They'll just have to take a knee here and seal the deal. Will the Triopia Trojans. And their first win over Camp Point Central in a while. Nice job by Mueller, the quarterback, and the Trojans are going to go home with an Easter weekend victory over the Panthers. Final score in the ball game, 14-8 in favor of Triopia. We'll take the break. Come back and tell you more after these.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better,
Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary and specialty care to emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Well, as you look at this ball game, right off the bat, the Trojans got the ball, couldn't go anywhere. Panthers would get the ball on the 26-yard line. And at the 4:19 mark of the first quarter, Brandon Rossmiller would cross the goal line from 1 yard out. The two-point conversion with help with a penalty by Triopia, Waddell was able to take it in, and the Panthers led 8-0. That's how the first quarter would end. Caden Moore would run it in from 9 yards out, the 9:19 mark, after a fumble by the Panthers, one of 4 turnovers on the day. And they would go 10 plays, 46 yards. The point after was no good, and at halftime it was an 8-6 Camp Point Central lead. The third quarter would be back and forth with a lot of defense. After either went down at the end of the first half, Panthers offense was really not able to move the ball much, and Triopia, on about their third try in Panther territory, would take the ball from the 31-yard line and finally punch it in on a Jake Mueller quarterback keeper from 1 yard out. They fumbled the two-point conversion, but one of the Triopia players fell on it, and they got the two-point conversion, and that would be the margin of victory, a 14-8 win for Triopia over Camp Point Central. Both teams are 2-1 on the season. The Panthers will play Beardstown next week. Triopia, in that ever-so-wonderful rivalry with Jacksonville route, play next Saturday, I do believe, in Jacksonville at the former McMurray College field. Both teams in the huddles here. John, what I'd like to do is take a break, and then we'll come back and name our Derek Harris, Edward Jones financial advisor, player of the game, and talk more about this one when we come back after these.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
14-8, the final in this one. Triopia with the win. And it's time to name our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And today, our player of the game will come from Triopia with 21 carries and 87 yards on the day. It'll be Caden Moore. He'll be our Edward Jones, Derek Harris financial advisor player of the game. Triopia defense, Central defense was where it needed to be, but the offense of the Panthers stalled out when they lost their quarterback to a knee injury. Let's hope he'll be okay. Brody Waddell did all he could do in the game, but there just wasn't much else that they could get going on the offensive side to make some things happen. Triopia gets the 14-8 win, and you got to give Triopia a lot of credit after a tough loss to a Minden Unity team, not hanging their heads. They came right back, made the plays, and they're in the thick of things in the conference, as are the Panthers, Minden Unity, and Brown County. So good news for others to be right in the thick of things in this conference championship. They will have in Week 6 a crossover game where the South and the North will play. Final score from Camp Point Central, a 14-8 win for Triopia on Central Illinois Sports. And I'm Jack Hull for John Hull, reminding you on this Easter weekend to hug your kids and tell them you love them, and let them know most of all that Jesus Christ loves them and wants to be their Savior. He is risen. Hope to see you in church on Sunday. Final score from Camp Point Central, 14-8. Triopia with the win. This has been a Central Illinois Sports presentation.